Hey everyone, it's Kara here from Boho, and I am pretty excited today because obviously 1 month in my bullet journal. I'm so excited about this every day, but today is August 8th. And August 8th, for those of you that don't know, is Bullet Journal Day. It's the anniversary of when bulletjournal.com went live back on August 8th, 2013. So bulletjournal.com is celebrating their 4-year anniversary today. So I'm dedicating this video to Ryder Carroll, the inventor of the bullet journal system. As I open my notebook, I'm just going to chat with you guys. I am eternally grateful to Ryder for creating the system and putting it out into the world so freely as he has. And it's been such a game changer in my life, not only because it's helped me to get my life organized in a fun and creative way, which is what I think my planning was missing before the bullet journal, but also because of this amazing bullet journal community. I am so grateful for all of y'all each and every day, and I'm just so blessed and happy and grateful to be a part of such a caring, encouraging, and loving community. So before I start crying on camera, I just wanted to mention that and say thank you, especially to Ryder and to all of you for changing my life. So thank you. All right, so we're going to get into some planning now. And for today, I am going to set up a daily page, but if I'm being 100% honest, I'm not going to add any new tasks to my daily today. And the reason is I still have these open tasks from yesterday. I did start to work on them each individually, but I didn't complete anything. And I want to make sure that I get my big tasks finished today. So I want to make absolutely sure that all 3 of these items are completely done by the end of day. So I'm going to set up my daily really quickly here, just my time bar and my header with my weather and all of that good stuff. And I do want to mention here, someone had asked, or a couple of people have asked about the font that I use for my daily headers. Really, this is just my regular handwriting, but it's kind of stretched out, and I use kind of this bouncy technique. So some of my descenders, like on the D here, comes down way lower than it should. I might make my A a little smaller up top here, so it kind of gives the illusion that the letters are kind of bouncing on the page. And if y'all are interested in a more like in-depth like bounce lettering tutorial, I know there's a lot of them out there on YouTube, but if you want my instruction on that, let me know. That might be a cool video to do after this 1 month in my bullet journal is over. All right, so I've got my daily header all set up, and like I said, I'm really just going to focus on these tasks that I didn't finish completely yesterday. So what I do in this case, I do like to set up my header anyway, just so that I have my weather information for the day, and then I can also set up my time bar for the day. But usually I'll just write something like finish all the things or something funny like that, just to remind me, hey, you have open tasks that you still need to finish. I am just going to double check to make sure that there's nothing else that's really super pressing. And I really don't. I really have those 2 deadlines that I need to get done, and then my TN inserts, which are going in the shop on Friday. So those really are my main focus for this week. Now that I've confirmed that, and I actually went back and looked at my calendar, my Google Calendar as well, just to make sure there's no appointments or events that I'm missing. So I'm just going to write in course there's a car alarm going off outside. You know, it's so funny, like for the last year and a half that I've been doing videos, I hardly ever get interruptions like that, like sounds. And this past week, it's been all the time. Okay, all of the things. All right, so I'm going to finish all of the things today. That is my plan. And then I'm going to leave some room down here. I might squeeze Friday in here tomorrow, or Friday. This is how mistakes happen, y'all. I might squeeze Wednesday in here tomorrow. Not really sure, but I am going to. And then you never know, I also might need space to write notes or whatever else for the rest of the day. So I'm going to just go ahead and come in and color code my time bar. So I've got blue for sleep. I've got yellow for my morning routine. And all the colors that I'm using here, I always have those in my video description down below for you if you're curious. And then just like yesterday, today's going to be all about the work. I do need to go into the office as well, but my husband has my car today because we took his to the shop for service last night, and I won't get my car back until this evening. So hopefully I'll be able to get into the office tomorrow. Okay, so super simple for today's daily setup. That is done. We're going to go back and do my monthly pages, and then I want to do a little something fun for bullet journal day today as well. Okay, so on my gratitude log, I think I am going to do a doodle today. So I'm actually going to do a doodle of my bullet journal. Well, that line's not straight. All right. It's so hard to draw like a little mini version. Clouds. All right, little doodle of my bullet journal. And the reason I drew that is I'm very grateful for my bullet journal, but also I want to make sure I add Writer Carol in here. I'm just going to use my regular handwriting. All right. And obviously, because today is bullet journal day, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Writer. I don't know if you watch my videos very often, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get on to today's tracker, and we're finally switching colors because yesterday was Monday, and I'm gonna officially switch directions. I'm not gonna forget. Okay, so yesterday did not wake up by 6. That's why it's not marked. I did my miracle morning. I did work out, and I did my goal check. I do my goal check on Mondays and Fridays. Hydrate, yes. Budget review, I did. No blog post, definitely a video. Definitely Instagram, no me day, and I did, well, technically, I went to sleep at 11:05, and that to me is close enough to go ahead and mark it. Okay, and then I woke up at 5:49 today, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that. I almost went back in the other direction, y'all. Okay, here we go. Cool. Very excited. I actually managed to start creating my chevron. Okay, so mood. Yesterday afternoon, I was definitely still stressed. It was kind of a stressful day. Just trying to get all of my ducks in a row before I leave town this weekend. Okay, and then this morning, I'm feeling very productive. I am ready. As soon as this video is done and edited and uploaded, I am going to be a productivity machine this morning. I'm turning all notifications off, staying off social media, and I'm just getting stuff done. All right, so we got those two, and then my sleep log is next. And let's see, last night I slept from 11:05, so we're going to call it 11, to 5:49, which is close enough. We'll call that 6. All right. Then got my heart rate. Low was 77. My high was 96. And average was 84. And overall sleep quality was 76%. Okay, so we've got that logged. And now I'm just going to flip back to today. Let me put this bookmark back. I always keep my striped bookmark in my Leuchtturm. These come with 2 bookmarks. I keep the striped one on my weekly spread, and then the solid one goes on my daily. Okay, so I want to do something fun on this page to kind of celebrate Bullet Journal Day. All right, so my plan here is to dedicate this page to the bullet journal and to Writer, of course. I'm going to do a big header. Do I want to do it with a brush pen? No, I'm going to do it with this and then maybe color it in. Okay, so definitely a little free form here, but I'm going to come back in and do what I did yesterday and kind of thicken up my downstrokes. And sometimes I'll actually plan these things out ahead of time. Like I'll take that practice journal that I was using yesterday and kind of play around. Ooh, I'm shaky. Kind of play around with the layout. Make sure I get everything centered. And then sometimes I like to just go in a little more organically and just put pen to paper and see what happens, which is what I'm doing today. And it's so funny, like some days I can write super smooth, and then other days it's just nothing but shaky lines, which today is one of those days. For sure, but that's okay. When I look back at my journals and I see the shaky lines, and I love them, honestly. I mean, I love the perfect, pretty spreads too, but I like both. Let's put it that way. Okay, so happy Bullet Journal Day. And then I'm going to go back in with Tombow dual brush pens. I think I'm going to do teal. Teal is my thing. Okay, teal and maybe pink. They could blend together. No, teal and purple. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm just going to start bringing some color down from the top. And I'm not going all the way down. And again, I'm not trying to make this perfect, especially since my lines are so shaky. I'm not worrying about necessarily staying within the lines or making anything perfect. I'm just going for it. All right, so we got some teal in there, and now I'm going to go back in with some purple at the bottom and kind of overlap. Again, I'm not going to go all the way to the top. I'm just going to overlap, and it's going to create kind of a ombre or gradient effect, whatever you want to call it. And just overlapping the tiniest bit. right, there we go. I think that turned out really good. Okay, and on the bottom, I kind of want to write a little note to Ryder. So I think I'm going to do that in, I want to use purple because I have purple, I think I have purple inked up in, yes, I can already tell by the nib. This is, where did I test this pen? Somewhere. There it is. And I didn't write the ink. Oh, maybe it's on my currently inked page. I just want to tell you guys what ink this is because I know everybody's going to ask. Ink, currently inked, is somewhere here. There it is. Found it. All right. Pilot Iroshizuku Murasaki Shikibu. I'm probably saying that wrong. But yeah, so this is the Pilot Vanishing Point in a fine, and this is the Rodin Galaxy version, which is beautiful. All right, so I want to write a little note to Ryder down here at the bottom. I think since this is cursive, I'm going to write my note in print or my all caps like I like to do. All right, so got a little note for Ryder there. I'm going to post this on Instagram later for sure. And honestly, you guys, I encourage you to do the same. Ryder has created this amazing system for us. He's put it out into the world for free, and it's made such an impact in my life. I know it's made an impact in so many of yours as well. I think it would be so cool to flood his Instagram notifications or Facebook or whatever social media you're on, just sending him a big giant thank you today. It'll be like a collective hug from this amazing community that he has created. So I really hope to see a lot of that on social media today. And I am going to get to all of my tasks that need to get finished today, and I will look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye.